if you struggle with authenticity and you're not really sure like what makes you different, by the end of this video you should have a really clear picture or like a really good starting point and a structure to work from. So it's called the authenticity matrix, and I don't know if it's right or wrong. It's just based on personal experience. It's the one thing that's really helped me find clarity. My desk is really creaky. Whatever. Okay, so the first thing in the first quadrant of the 5 is your skills and passions. What things are you good at, or what things do you just love to do? So make a list of like everything that you do, like that you like to do and that you're good at. And the second one are your experiences. So like what experiences in life have you had? And they don't have to be crazy or unique. They can be super simple. Like I grew up in the Midwest. You can stack it up even higher. Be like I graduated from university. For me, like I moved to Japan to teach English, and now I live there part-time here and there. So what experiences in life do you have? Simple, happy, sad, going through them right now, went through them before. Lean into that. So it's skills, experiences, and then the third one is personality. So who are you? Like what are your quirks? This one's tricky too, because like there's like a version of ourselves that like we want to be, or we think we are, or we should be, and then there's like the true like personality. Like for me, like I play music, so I think growing up I always had this image that musicians and artists are like mysterious or like serious, but I was always like happy-go-lucky and super laid back and like to make jokes, you know. And I felt like, oh, like I gotta be mysterious. I wish I was mysterious, but like I guess I have serious moments. Like when I'm on camera, I feel like I can't be authentic. That's a topic for another day. Is like learning to show up on camera like yourself. Yeah. Anyways, personality. Like what makes you you? Your quirks. You know, ask your friends and family if that helps. Do some digging. So you got skills, experiences, personality. Number 4 of 5 is perspective. So what is your unique point of view on life, or whatever your domain or project is? Like what angle are you coming at it from? Like what's your perspective on life, you know? I have a few, and I'm sure you're super interested to know them. For example, like one of mine is like run into the unknown, or I think everyone should be a little more reckless. And it's never too late to become whoever you want. Yeah. So skills, experiences, personality, perspective. And the 5th one, I just recently added this one. It's habits. So like what do you do? What are your behaviors? You know, for me, like I wake up super slow, I enjoy lots of coffee, and I stay up late. There's probably things I could be improving too. You know, I have bad habits, good habits. You know, it's a mixed bag, like everyone. So what are your habits? So those are the 5 things. You know, when you figure out your skill stack, your experiences, your personality, your point of view, and your habits, you can look back and be like, and you kind of like fine tune them. You'd be like, okay, I have like a pretty clear picture of like the matrix of what makes me authentic. And to put this together, I'll use me as an example because it's easiest. So for skills, let's say like, okay, guitar. Like I can play guitar. That's not very like authentic. There's millions and millions of people that play guitar. Okay, but I have the experience of living in Japan. So now I can play guitar and I live in Japan. It's gotten narrower, but that's still pretty like, whatever. Okay, so it's my personality. It's like super laid back, like maybe like a little too laid back, where I just can't take things seriously. Like I just don't take life very seriously. And it's gotten me into trouble because like I see other people stressing about things that maybe I should care more about, and I'm just like whatever, I don't know. So okay, now I play guitar. I'm a guitar player or whatever who lives in Tokyo part-time and also just like doesn't take life seriously. Okay, we're starting to get like more interesting now. Let's add 2 more layers on top of that. So I also have perspectives on life, like the ones I mentioned, like be more reckless. Let's just go with that. So I play guitar and I live in Tokyo and I don't take life seriously, and I think you should be more reckless. We're starting to feel a brand come through now, an authentic brand that feels like me and it's true. And then the last one is habits. So I'm just gonna say like one of my bad habits is like I'm a bit lazy. Like honestly, like I have like these big audacious goals, but like I know I could be doing more, and I don't know. I freeze. You know, we could get into the psychology of that, but let's go with like I'm a bit lazy right now. In this season, I'm being a bit lazy. So I'm a guitar player who lives in Tokyo, and I don't take life seriously, and I think you should be more reckless, but I'm also like a bit lazy. That sounds like bad. I'm not that lazy. I do stuff, but I've just been burned out recently. Maybe I don't know. So when you figure that out and you turn it into like the top skill or two, the top experience or two, the top personality or two, etc., and then you can kind of like condense it into a sentence. You have a starting point of authenticity, and then from there you can kind of springboard into like your story, and like you can also layer in your values. That's probably another quadrant you could add. Like, what are your values? Actually, that's a really important one. I'm just realizing that now. But if you want the full workbook that includes values and like brand archetype and sort of like spills into like how you can turn all this information into like a more cohesive brand identity and creative direction, I'll link it below. And if you like this type of content, like branding and design, like content design, stuff like that for creative projects, like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. So, thanks.